It's almost time to start your engines. You know, this is Bristol weekend, and it's Bristol, baby.
Just like any guy, I don't need a map. I've got some corn if I get hungry. Let's go. Let's go head back into the maze.
It may be breezy, but it will be worth it if you like spring weather. Oh, okay.
And then turn a right here, and then a left here, and okay, I'm already lost. Okay, on the count of three, what are we gonna say? 1, 2, 3.
Go Vols!
Go Vols! See, we got some Vol fans out here in Farragut. Are we ready? Should we just go on through? Should we go on through? See, he's trying to get me. See, you can run right through here, and you're fine. And now I'm going in a circle. This isn't working out as well as I had thought.
I get the honors of spraying your hair pink. Are you scared?
I'm very
Shield
scared.
your eyes.
Oh,
yes.
there it is. Nice.
Yes.
Thanks to your giving, David is living the pink hair life.
Oh, that felt so good. They say this isn't edible, but I tell you what, it looks pretty good. It's good. I might need to floss.
3, 2, 1.
Happy winter, everybody!
It's winter.
Sorry, David. Someone really loves weather in the room.
Yeah, you know what they say. It's time now to grab that bread and milk.
I've been here for 2 snowstorms so far.
We're talking 5 to 7 inches. This is the worst case scenario.
David Aldrich has nailed the forecast.
I've had some good teachers. Don't forget the bread.
Check.
You can go about your business.
I'm here.
Come on down.
Come on down to what?
Shamrock.
Fest.
I've got Mary and Bill on either side. How come I didn't get a hat? Oh, see, that's love right there. That is love. I'm telling you what, all I needed to do was eat some Lucky Charms this morning and it would have been complete.
Speaking of things that will bite you in the water, David Aldrich, sharks.
Yeah, I'm feeling threatened as a swimmer. I'll tell you right now, I'm surrounded by sharks, and all these sharks are looking to eat something. But what the cool thing is, you don't have to be threatened if you come to Market Square tonight, because from 8 to 10, the big show is at 9:15. Check out the latest Shark Week Never Before Seen special on the big screen here at Market Square. I'm telling you what, there's got to be some Jaws theme music going on around here. Anyway, let's get to the weather.
You know what we're talking about? We're talking about safety for you and your family.
This is kind of a big thing. I know every year you are a part of this group that really gets behind this effort.
Well, this is part of the Weather Ready Nation because, you know, knowing where to go is half the battle in protecting your family for extreme weather.
You had kind of a special day?
I had a great invitation. I got out there in Kodak. I was at Northview. They're the Cougars, by the way. The Northview Intermediate School.
Cougs.
Now, not only is that the 4th grade, that's the 5th grade. And on the right, that's the 6th grade.
Oh, nice.
I had about 350 kids. And when I walked in and saw that, I was like, wow, I was all choked up. That was pretty cool.
A little trick might be to roll down the window here on the driver's side just to let some of that hot air out. And you say, well, I do that already. But if you close it, head back on the other side, and maybe put your kids to work, open and close the door 3 or 4 or 5 times, and you may find a little vacuum that's actually dropping the temperature about 5, maybe even 10 degrees. Just a little bit of an assistance. Otherwise, just blast the AC and cool it down that way.
What a beautiful day it was today. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the sunshine. You got the sun over here. And what is this behind me? I see a little strip of color. What is this? Does anybody know? Shout it out at the TV. I'll probably hear you. This is from Kevin Noble. This is a sun dog. Oh, yes, they say it follows the sun like the dog follows a master. You got 2 little strips of color, one on either side of the sun. Pretty cool if you see it. But it's the refraction of the sun's rays through the ice crystals and makes for beautiful colors. Not a rainbow. It's a sun dog. So if you see it, that was a sun dog. I saw a sun dog today. Temperatures right now 48 in Knoxville, 43 in Jacksboro. It is 39 in Crossville. We have temperatures right now that are in the upper 40s, but that wind is still busy out of the west at 14 miles per hour. So with a 33-degree dew point, it wouldn't surprise us if we head toward that temperature direction first thing tomorrow morning. So it will be seasonably cold in the lower to mid 30s tomorrow morning. The radar and cloud track shows some of these clouds beginning to stream in, and what appears to be a few sprinkles could become a few stray flakes later on tonight, especially north and west of town. As far as low pressure, we've got that down toward Florida. We got a ridge of high pressure over Nebraska, but cooler air will continue to move in for the rest of the week. But this is going to be a week that will feature periods of rain, especially this weekend. You say, oh, boo, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, we're talking about hefty amount of moisture, over an inch by the time we get to Sunday. But there's indication some of this could change over to some snow by the time we get into Monday. Say, wow, okay, how much snow are we talking about? Well, very little here in the valley. It would indicate today, but we could pick up maybe 2 or 3 or 4 more inches in the mountains. Some of the models want to bring in some some 5 to 10 inch amounts like in Beckley, West Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, maybe even toward Asheville. So over to the east if you're traveling. But I don't think necessarily it's going to be a big issue here, but we'll keep you informed as we see data change day to day. As far as your futurecast is concerned tonight, more clouds begin to stream inward. We got more clouds and even a few stray flakes that might develop in the overnight. There's a few there in white across areas in Campbell County, but you're looking at a mostly cloudy day Tuesday with a high temperature of only 43 degrees. There will be more snowflakes collected in the higher hills that we can see right through Wednesday morning. So if you're traveling in that direction, yes, you will see some flakes, but the clouds begin to break up a wee bit by the end of the afternoon. High temperature struggling to reach 38. Did he say 38? We were just 69 yesterday. Yeah, 38 on Wednesday. Pretty cold. 34 your low temperature tonight. More clouds and cold with stray flakes. 43 in Knoxville. 36 in Crossville. About 42 for a high in Sweetwater. 38 for Oneida up there in Scott County. Big shout out to Barberville and Middlesboro, all in the upper 30s tomorrow. Low 40s for Dandridge, Newport. About 36 degrees for Gatlinburg tomorrow afternoon. So we go from 39 at 10, 43 at 4. Spots of rain, maybe a few embedded snowflakes. No big deal. Sunsets at 5:22. Big weekend. We've got Friday. Oh yes, the 46th annual Wivet Christmas Parade. Good weather for that. But in the afternoon Saturdays when the skies start opening up with showers, mainly rain going right into Sunday and possibly changing over by Monday, guys. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Aldrich reporting live from Speedwell, Tennessee, where just 5 days ago an EF3 tornado came through with winds at about 140 to 150 miles per hour.
The intense weather out there this evening. Dozens of roads closed because of flooding. David, what's going on now? What's to come?
Well, we've seen some of those flash flood warnings expire at 11 o'clock, Ted and Amanda, but there's still some concerns for some counties, namely northern Knox County until 12:15 in the morning. This also extends back toward Morristown, where we had reports of a foot of standing water around Lincoln Heights Middle School. That's where we had some issues there. And also we've had some standing water in places like Andersonville, where some cars were caught in some of that high water. So please be extra careful until 12:15 tomorrow morning, which is just really about an hour from now. We still have some rain and thunder moving around Rogersville, Hawkins County, back toward Claiborne County, and where you see rain falling over the same areas can cause more aggravation. And all this is continuing to move from west to east. Now, if you're watching us from Maryville, Alcoa, Gatlinburg, and Madisonville, you might be scratching your head saying, what's all the fuss about? We haven't had that much rain. Most of it has been, in fact, north of the city, where we've had some flooded yards in Briceville. This is in Anderson County. And oh, yes, some surprised looks maybe on the faces with all that water. Where do we put it? It's come down in buckets. 2.5 inches of rain has now been updated in Jacksboro. We've had 2 to 3 inches in some areas right in here, which again, the computer may be taking a little while to catch up, but 1.5 inches around Crossville. It's been a very, very rainy night. Torrential rain, in fact, for many. 68 is our current temperature in Knoxville. That's just 2 degrees cooler than when we had a high temperature today. So we're going to rocket upwards during the day tomorrow once the sun pops out. Winds out of the southwest at 20, 68 degrees. It is windy, and it will continue to be. But if you think this is just the early signs of daffodils, wait till tomorrow afternoon, because I suspect tree pollen sufferers are going to, oh man, it was tough, because we're aiming for a high of 76, and a lot of those trees will be coming alive in addition to some flowers and some daffodils. Here's the warm front. It's moving now through western Kentucky. When it moves further to Cincinnati, which it will do tomorrow, it's going to open that warmth and really come racing in here during the day tomorrow. Midnight tonight, still raining up toward the north. Harlan County, back toward Wayne County. 1 a.m. we may still have some light showers, emphasis there. Even at 5 in the morning, some light rain may be moving through the area. But once we get past midday, well, let's take you to midday. Take the clouds out of the picture. Lots of sunshine for Maryville, and then record heat for everybody tomorrow. So get out, do yourself a favor between 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It may be breezy, but it will be worth it if you like spring weather. Meanwhile, the front that comes in tomorrow night, it means business. It'll come knocking on the door. May get a little bit of a mix in Fentress County as suggested there, but we will see our temperatures tumble about 20 degrees in 6 hours. Midnight to 6 a.m. will be the biggest drop, and then midday we'll be lucky to get back into the low to mid 40s during the course of your Friday. So future gusts tomorrow, oh yeah, gusting around 36 miles per hour at 4 o'clock when it's 76 degrees, but then we go into about 10 o'clock at night and the front's approaching, and we've got some 40+ mile-an-hour gusts coming into town, ushering in some of that colder air. We've talked talked about this temperature slide. It will be dramatic. Low to mid 60s down to the low to mid 40s as we start the day on Friday. 60 here. Showers and storms continue with some patches of fog. And then how about this? This is where it gets nice, right? 76. All those clouds disappear. 75 in Pigeon Forge. A pair of 7s for Madisonville. 72 for Wartburg. 72 for Jellicoe and about 76 for Morristown and Bean Station tomorrow. So emoji style, why not? Here we go. 69, 76 with a record to beat. Goes back just 2 years ago. We think we'll break it. So big grins, I think, for everybody by lunchtime. If you want to hold on to your lunch sack or bag because it could blow away. 40s on Friday, mid 40s on Saturday. Big weekend, obviously, for our Tennessee Volunteers as they take on Florida. But oh yes, hug your honey next Thursday, a week from Thursday. We got only a few more days left for Valentine's Day.